Hi everyone, Old Man Tech here. Got an old 2003 Harley Sportster, and the idea today is to put a backrest on here. Being tall and lanky like I am, a few miles down the road and having to hunch over a little bit now and then, the old back gets to hurting, so I got me a backrest to put on here. I searched all over the internet to try and find something to fit a 2003 Sportster. And I come up with this. It's made by Protac, P-R-O-T-A-C, and they give you these little pieces welded up here for you, and they go right down here where your top shock bolt comes out, and you take that out and pull your shock off and then stick this up in there, and it sits right in there like that. Seems simple enough. Let's see if we can get her done. Alright, give you a little walk around here. Like I say, it's a 2003 Harley Sportster XL 1200C 100-year edition. Pretty much stock, except for some bags I put on her here, some saddlements. Been having a lot of fun with this old bike. But like I say, old man's back gets to hurting, so as you can see I got the battery and stuff out of it. I have no juice out here in the winter time, so I just keep it in the house. Which is unfortunate for those little days that it gets warm enough that you could go for a ride for at least an hour or so, but oh well, we'll wait. Alright, let's get this job. Taking the seat off. I've already loosened and taken the screw out of the back of the seat. So I just want to lift her up. Pour out of this. Passenger hold. Take the bags off, of course. There, now we got access to this shock. Alright, we're going to start out by loosening this bag standoff bracket. Just going to loosen that up a little bit. When we take this bolt out, it'll swing off to the side if we want it to. Okay. Pull that bolt out of there. The way you put these on is you got to have this tube facing the rear of the bike, like so. So, we'll make sure we got our spacer in there. Feed our bolt back through. Now I had to do a little improvising here due to the fact that I don't have any helper. Well, of course, when you take your shock loose, you're going to have it come up a little bit. So I had to come up with a way to compressor. So I put this bar clamp on here, put some oil in there, and by golly, if we didn't get her, we didn't get her. So let's take this off now. Let's see what we got. Take it off before it falls off and does some damage. Yeah, she's in there. There's your mount. They say you can put some rubber or something behind where it sits on there if you want to bring it forward a little bit. We'll see how that comes out. Then you're supposed to tighten this down, and then she's pretty tight there. She ain't going to move on you. If you need to adjust it, you could like tip it forward a little bit. Stick a hard piece of rubber or piece of plastic or something back there. So we'll put it on for now. We can always come back and do that later. Yes, sirree. And tighten this back up that you loosened earlier. And that's her. Repeat the same thing on the other side, and I believe we'll have our driver backrest on there. Okay, got the Protac backrest supports in place. Got them tightened down like they say. Looks like a fairly good system for adding a backrest when you don't have one. Did the same thing on this side. The only exception is, due to the fact that there's a muffler on this side, I had to buy a shorter piece of pipe. I didn't want to cut my long one off. And basically just stick it in the opposite way between your, to pull your shocks together. It was only about a quarter of an inch I had to pull her together on each side, and I oiled the heck out of the bolt there, so when I did get it into place and it grabbed it, it went in okay. So there's that. I got them installed on there. And there she is, the backrest sitting in the mounts. And we'll put her back together and see what she looks like. If this just pulls out just like that. Ooh, I like that. We pulled her out in the sun here. Get you a better look at that backrest. There she be. Looks like it's going to work okay. I might go ahead and loosen these up. These bolts, push it forward a little bit more and put a spacer back here like they suggest if you want a little more back pressure on it. But other than that, little Hummer's done. So there she is. There she is. Protac backrest. And there she be. Old Man Tech out.